Hi guys! Let's take a trip back to 1959. Listen. Do you recognize that song? If you said Love Potion number 9 by the Clovers, you would be right. And I'll be honest, I've heard the song before, but I never really listened to the lyrics. The song's about a man who's desperately looking for love, and he shares this girl problem with a gypsy who gives him this strange potion. And this potion causes him to run around kissing everything in sight. Turns out there's science behind that song, and we actually make our own love potion right up here in the brain. It's called oxytocin, the big O. Oh, wait, you thought I was going to talk about the other big O. All right, well, it's true that oxytocin is produced during sex and cuddling, but it actually surges during childbirth and breastfeeding, and it's what enables that attachment between a mother and her newborn child. Neuroscientists actually believe that attachment is such a primal need that there are networks of neurons in the brain dedicated to setting it in motion. And that process of forming lasting bonds with other human beings is powered in part by oxytocin. It's often called the cuddle drug, but it's not just created in the bedroom. We can make it at work, too. The brain makes it in non-intimate situations, like those platonic touches we experience in healthy friendships and social interactions. Even the feeling of belonging to a team can release oxytocin. Recent studies have explored how oxytocin impacts empathy, trust, social bonding, and even altruism as it reduces stress and anxiety. So here's how it works. It's made in the hypothalamus. It's transported to and secreted by the pituitary gland. It's actually your brain's signal that it's safe to let down your guard. See, the brain has evolved to survive, and in order to survive, it relies on past experiences to know whether to feel safe or threatened. Those past experiences wire your brain to release either oxytocin when we're safe or cortisol when we're stressed or threatened, but it can't produce both at the same time. When you're in a situation that feels safe, your brain connects it to a past safe experience, releases oxytocin, and enables the neurons to connect. When you feel threatened, on the other hand, your brain remembers a similar past experience where you were threatened and floods the brain with cortisol, which impedes neural connectivity as it prepares you to fight, flight, or freeze. So you can't erase old pathways, but you do have the power to create new ones. And every time you produce oxytocin through a hug or a touch or a bonding experience with another person, you create another experience that your brain will use in new situations. Cool, huh? By the way, if you find yourself singing this song all day long, it is not my fault. It's actually a scientific phenomenon called an earworm, and according to research, 98% of us experience it. So just go with it. Want to learn more about how the brain works? Check out my book, Happy Hour with Einstein, to understand how laughter, doodling, movement, and gratitude all change the way we think and learn. And remember, life is always better when you share the good stuff.